Hello, people of YouTube. Welcome to another video. Today, there is the special program for version Luna 3 or 6.2, whatever you call it. Really excited for what's going to come in the new Archon quest for Jehoda and what new you're going to get. So, yeah, buckle up and get ready. Here we go.
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be
Wow,
closest to Devat.
this is a new
I
festival
think you
and not
deserve a
cry.
farewell party before you return home.
Wait, follow me to
If
returning
Kuthar
home.
has decided to participate in the festival, we should
Wow,
prepare
that
accordingly.
looks
Our
beautiful.
job is to leave her with some happy memories.
Yehoda is on site to ensure that everything goes off
Yeah,
without a
Jehoda is
hitch.
here.
Time to get moving!
I don't care about Kate, I just need a copy of her. Look at her.
Finders keepers! Moon prayer night has come.
Come on, Columbina. It's time to celebrate the best moon prayer night ever.
Happy moon prayer night.
Moon prayer
I
night.
have a
Okay.
message to deliver on Master Rhindaughter's behalf.
That's the
My
main
mother's
event, I
dying
think.
wish was a book?
It is where
What?
the seeds
Granddaughter is
of the
dying?
story
Dying
lie.
wish?
Child of M, prove yourself to me.
Okay.
Aunt Granddaughter,
Very nice here.
I'll show you what I can do.
Okay. Can fly.
The abyss is burning. Shadow!
Wow.
Leave it to me! Decay! New life!
So,
Oh,
this
whoa.
is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria.
Whoa, whoa.
The limits and laws of this world are changing due
Andrea?
to some unknown factor.
Abyssal
What?
activity has been encroaching closer and closer to Mondstadt. It is the Animal Archon's duty to intervene in times of need. As such, I,
What
Barbados,
does that
will
mean?
bring forth a wind strong enough to disperse whatever storm lies ahead.
I look forward to what questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting.
We must hunt enemies.
I think it's related to the Hudson Circle character buff.
If I fail in the
What does
task I've been
that
given,
mean?
I
Like,
create
things
yet
are
another
changing.
tragedy.
We have used every last resource at our disposal. All that remains
This is Kandia.
is to
But
wait patiently and quietly.
what's Columbina doing here?
I can already feel the moon calling to me.
I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal. It was some sort of flying ship.
When a new moon goddess
There's the
is born,
ship.
we will surely know
Oh,
her name.
this is
Lady
the
Harbingers,
robot
for
from
providing such
the
valuable information.
quest.
You mean to defy one of the fundamental
Wanderer
laws
is
of
here.
this world? I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely
Alice
to work
is here.
anymore.
Columbina!
Finally
Are
going to
you
see
here?
her in game.
You might say that we
And
stand
Nicole
at the
as well.
crossroads of fate.
We're gonna see that 3D model in game. Wow. That's
Hello,
that's the
travelers!
Diablo
Welcome to the
trailer.
Genshin Impact version Luna 3 special program,
Oh,
Song
Alice
of
is
the
also
Welcome
here.
Moon, Interlude, a Nocturne of the Far North. I'm Erica Harlicker Stone, the voice of Easteroth, the ruler of time, and Venti, our good old animal
Yeah.
archon. And
So
I have
it's
some
an
awesome
interlude
co-hosts with me
quest,
today.
just like
Hey
with
guys,
what
I'm
David
Sonia Kruger,
Natlan.
the voice of Yehoda from the
It's not going to be a
Curatorium
long
of
quest,
Secrets.
just an
And shout out
interlude
to
quest
all my
between
Yehoda's
the
witnesses.
finale and the Act
Hey
4.
everyone, I'm Laurie Kinniston, the voice of Durin. I am very happy to be here today. I'm very excited for you guys to see what's coming up.
Oh, you dearies. I'm Rachel Kimsey, the voice of Alice, coming to you not from a lamp, but from a chair, with the hat and bringing some magic.
Welcome! Oh my gosh, I'm
Hi.
so excited we're all here. Now, in version Luna 2, the Traveler and their Nodcry companions joined forces to take down the Rayhir of Solnari. So it seems
Yep.
like all is well in Nodcry, at least for now.
Plus, the
Yeah.
Traveler and the Damselette managed to protect the Moon Marrow, so that is another major crisis averted. Now that things have settled, I wonder if the Damselette can finally fulfill her wish and return to the moon.
Yeah, I mean,
How
the
will
moon is
she
her home
return to
after
the
all.
moon?
Oh,
That's
I
the
bet
thing.
she really misses it, being gone for so long.
Also, the part of Kanya that's
Well,
shown,
in
is
the
it
upcoming version, she'll have
like
that
the
chance.
memories,
Her return is
or
set
is
for
it
when
the real
Kuvaki is
thing?
at its peak on Moon Prayer Night, which also means travelers will get to go to
So
their
it's
first
basically the
festival in
festival of North
Nodcry.
Korea.
Awesome, right?
Wow!
Just like the
Nasha
wind
Town looks all
bloom
decked out
or
with all the different stalls and decorations. Feels so festive. Oh, and it looks like a lot of familiar faces will be there to celebrate.
That's right.
yeah.
Our
So will the
companions have
main
banded
event.
together once again to make the Damselet's last night in Nodcry one she'll never forget. And of course, travelers are in for a treat too. There are tons of festivities to check out. There's even a special souvenir stamp book to make the occasion extra memorable.
Wait, I think I
Whoa.
just saw Dodeko and Simulanka's origami decorations. Plus, there's this crystal ball. Is the Hexen Circle joining in on the celebration too?
Of course! With Tevat's primordial powers, the three moons, reappearing in Nodcry, the mages were bound to take notice. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible
That is
impression,
there
even though you've
indeed.
never seen my face. Ah, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh, Alice, it's really her.
I can't believe it.
It's me!
Oh, wow.
Finally.
This must be one
After so
special
many
festival
sessions.
then. But I wonder, for an important mage like Alice to make an appearance, she must be here for more than the festivities, right?
True. Alice is bringing two important pieces of intel with her. The
Oh.
first is related to one of her responsibilities in the Hexen Circle, maintaining the stability of the world's border. And of course, as the devs mentioned before, Nodcry itself lies at the edge of Tevat. With the occurrence of a phenomenon known as the trilunar syzygy, the border has become less stable. So Alice has made her way to Nodcry.
Okay, that explains it.
Plus, with the border being disturbed and the rising Kuvaki due to Moon Prayer Night, strange happenings have been seen throughout Nodcry, and the situation is getting worse.
That's right. Things like phantoms appearing and
I still don't
disappearing
know
without a trace.
where they
Oh,
tell you
and
they're
a
into.
spacecraft was even spotted near the coast.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the wreckage from the Traveler's spaceship?
Dun, dun, dun.
I've explored around here before, but I've never seen it.
That is why the border is so important. It blocks out a large amount of abyssal power from entering Tevat. But if something goes wrong and it becomes less stable, well...
The Abyss can start playing its tricks again.
Exactly, which is why the Traveler, Durin, and Wanderer have joined forces to get to the bottom of these strange events.
Yep. They might even discover a few secrets about these phantoms along the way.
Oh, wait. What about Alice's second piece of intel?
Ah, well, that has
Ah,
to do
there
with
is
the
Nicole
arrival
as
of an
well.
unexpected friend. Another mage of the Hexen Circle has made her way to Nodcry. Nicole, code name N.
Oh.
Anne. Oh, I remember her. She's the one who
Can't
told
believe
the
we
Traveler about the
still
prophecy
are
during the
seeing
Fontaine
two
Archon quest.
Mages
Oh, she definitely
in
has
one
that
patch.
classic Hexen Circle mystique to her. But she's a bit more forthcoming with information, at least.
Huh. And it looks like she communicates without speaking.
Well, I mean, it's. Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
Oh, yeah. Her words just kind of
But
pop
where is her
into your head
version?
somehow.
That's right. And
Scary.
much like the other mages, Nicole has her fair share of secrets, so
We're
there's a
getting two
lot
acts
for
to
travelers
interlude.
to uncover.
Okay,
I
that's
can't
new.
believe we're getting two mages in Nodcry at the same time. I feel like that means something major is on
I'm
the
assuming
horizon
both
in the
of
new
the
version.
quests would be
Well,
pretty long.
that's all we can reveal for now. Be sure to check out the upcoming
Also,
Archon
the
quest to learn more. Oh, and don't forget,
event in
you can
Nodcry,
earn
is it
500
a
Primo Gems by
separate
completing
event
the Archon quest by a
or
certain date.
500
All
pounds.
right.
part of
I
the
think it's about time for our first break. Take a look at the first redemption code, travelers.
Enjoy!
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Woo.
Okay, here is the first redemption code. You guys can redeem it. Yeah, but I was saying, like, was the Not Cry festival as a part of the Archon Quest? Was a separate, you know, event? Could be a part of it because, in the that Mondstadt quest, the Paraclysm one, where Durin took the human form. We also had a festival there in wow, this music. So we had a festival in Mondstadt, but it was only there until we complete the quest. Once we completed it, it vanished. The music is another reverb of that same music that we saw in the main program, but
Welcome back,
let's see.
travelers!
Woohoo!
Hi! Look where we are! It's like we've stepped into a fairy tale.
Oh, and speaking of, I'm sure everyone remembers Simulanka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fairy tale
Yep.
world created by M, where we
Oh
first
yeah,
met Mini Durin back when he wasn't
we're gonna get
so mini.
back there
Oh,
in
yeah.
Durin's story
And
quest.
then he received his friend's blessings, transformed into an adorable little dragon, and even ventured into the world beyond the storybook. I remember his fate in Simulanka was tied to the evil Durin on Dragonspine, which we knew would be revived one day and pose a huge threat to Tevat. I was so worried about Mini Durin back then. Right?
Me too. But luckily, in the version 5.6 Mondstadt interlude, Albedo pulled off a huge feat of alchemy for Durin. And that's how the Durin who fought alongside us in Nodcry came to be.
Wow. You know, looking back on it, Durin and the Traveler have already been through so much together.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty shy at first, but after stepping into Tevat and even joining the fight against the Ray Hair of Solnari, he's grown into quite the reliable companion.
Oh, I just realized, since we were so busy fighting Rare, we didn't get to hear what Durin's
You
been up to
know
since
his
taking
get
human form. I
kind
want to
of
know everything.
of
Yes!
the Hexen Circle
Really?
characters, but
Of
that's what I
course!
only know
I still
from the
remember
leaks.
Durin tapping into the
I want to
abyssal
see
power
his
within him
kit.
during the battle. Oh, he was instrumental in defeating the Ray here of Solnari. Mastering that kind of dangerous power must have been quite the challenge.
Definitely. It comes from the flesh and blood of a dragon, after all. His dangerous aura still scares off small animals, even when he's trying to just be friends.
Poor
And of course,
Durin.
the last thing he wants is to harm those around him. His goal is to use his power to help others as much as possible while assimilating into his new home.
I think this
Yeah,
quest
deep
will
down,
also
Durin is
introduce
still
him
the
to
kind little
Mondstadt
dragon we
because
met in Simulanka.
He
that
is.
quest
And
he
since his soul
transformed
originated
into a
from Mini
human form
Durin,
and
in
then
addition to the power of the
I think he
abyss,
went
he
straight to
also
Notcry.
possesses a power that comes from fairy tales.
What?
Whoa, wait. So he can wield two different powers?
That's right. And because of that,
Yeah.
he also has two distinct combat styles.
Wow, I'm jealous.
Yo, nice.
So, after casting
Whoa.
his elemental skill, Durin can freely choose which power to use. So, if you tap his normal
insane.
attack after unleashing his skill, Durin will enter the Denial of Darkness state and channel his aggressive side.
Whoa.
Using this elemental burst in this state will increase his own vaporize and melt reaction damage while periodically dealing pyro damage to a nearby enemy.
Oh, cool.
Now,
Okay.
if you tap his elemental skill again after casting it, Durin will instead enter the Confirmation of Purity state, focusing more on supporting his companions.
Aw.
Using his elemental burst in this state will periodically deal damage to nearby enemies while decreasing their pyro resistance.
Oh.
He can also reduce certain elemental resistances by triggering corresponding reactions.
Dang.
Yeah,
cool.
it's a lot.
And it looks like his elemental burst animation changes depending on what state
Okay,
he's
so
in.
he
In
can
the
be
light
a
state, it's like a painting,
DPS
and the stars
or
look like the
a
ones in
sub
Simulanka.
DPS with
But in
support.
dark state, it looks like the dragon's power takes over and he's gearing up to annihilate his enemies.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, I saw that
You know, the
dragon.
way he changes states reminds me of how Nilou changes dance steps. It all really depends on what you do after using his elemental skill.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
means his kit can be adapted for multiple kinds of scenarios.
That's insane.
On one hand, he can fight against groups of enemies while shredding elemental resistance for his party members. But on the other, he can target a single
I
enemy and
don't.
enhance his own
I
damage
don't know
output.
how
Oh,
it
super
he fit
flexible. I
in
love that.
all
I'm
like
still
or
curious about what
Mafika
his
team.
life as
I
a
think he
human
will
has
fit
been
in
like, though.
Me too.
other
Based on what our
teams,
beta
not
says, it seems like he's
those
been
ones.
trying to get to know his new home as much as possible.
Yeah, and in the upcoming version, travelers will get to help Durin do just that, along with the Wanderer and all of his other friends in Mondstadt. So
Aw.
there will be tons of opportunities to get to know him better. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yay,
that's
Mondstadt!
awesome. I'm so excited.
Oh, and just for a little added intrigue, I have another
Whoa,
piece of
that
exclusive
looks
intel,
good.
Ooh.
which is that Alice ends up telling Durin about M's dying wish.
Whoa, his mom's dying wish?
That's right. In the ensuing story, both Alice and Mona's master B will be making an appearance, so Durin's in for quite the experience.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
If you want the whole story, be sure to check out the
Parents
quest
his
Draco
voice
Barbato
or
chapter Act
key
1,
character.
The Magic Known as Storytelling.
Oh, this quest is a bit different from traditional story quests, with tons of unique gameplay elements and spaces you can
Yup.
visit multiple times. There's even a few hidden Easter eggs, so keep an eye out.
Oh, and complete it within the time limit
Easter
to
eggs,
earn
okay.
Primo Gems
Primo
and
Gems.
enhancement
Means
materials for Durin.
Need to
That's not all,
do
though.
it more.
There's another
With more
special
focus.
reward in store for completing this quest.
Whoa, Durin looks different. Almost like he's glistening somehow.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
There's also a new boss travelers can challenge in Nodcry, the super heavy land cruiser mechanized fortress.
Whoa.
Yeah, you
So
defeat it to
we
earn level up materials for Durin.
help him
Oh, this
before.
must
Now
be
he
a
become.
Fatui creation.
Now he became
And
the
it
boss.
looks like it's got some serious firepower. Oh.
Ouch. Yeah, so
But they
be
just
careful,
recreated it with
travelers.
weapons.
All right, that's about all we have for Durin. But before we wrap this part up, let's take a quick look at his combat skills one more time.
Enjoy. Each day is a new page in my story. I want to savor every scene, every footnote, before I turn to the next one.
I need to rewatch it. Check which action circle characters he buffs.
Leave it to me! A turning point in fate!
Obviously, Venti, Mona as well.
Wow, that's insane.
It's so cool.
Okay, now that we've had a moment to admire our magnificent Durin, it's time to
Awesome,
introduce
thank you,
our
Vega.
next new character, Venti! Yay!
What?
Erica? This is version Luna 3. Wasn't Venti
Uh-huh.
released like a lifetime ago?
Yeah,
They're just going to go
It's
through
been
all the characters.
1,000 years, but
Get.
just wait
Oh yeah, I
until you
remember
see
they're
his
going
brand
to.
new combat skills. Okay,
They have
so
updated their
tap
kits.
his elemental skill to summon a storm zone and hold it to summon a larger storm zone that allows Venti to soar high up in the air using the power of the wind. With his elemental burst, Venti creates a storm eye in front of him that pulls in enemies and deals continuous damage.
Nice.
Right. But none of this is, well, new information.
I know, okay, gosh, I was just giving a recap. Okay, this
Okay.
is the new part. If the active character triggers a swirl reaction while Storm Eye is active, their damage and Storm Eye's damage will be increased for a certain period of time.
Whoa.
In addition, Venti's normal attacks are converted into Windsunder arrows that pierce through enemies in their path, dealing anemo damage and extending
that could be
Storm Eye's
useful.
duration.
Oh, so his burst changes his normal attack too. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. Wait, I don't think I've seen that weapon before either.
Oh yeah, he is
Oh,
going to
but it's got
get
a
his
bunch of Cecilias
second
on
nature
it. It
weapon
definitely looks perfect for Venti.
after
So that's it. Moving on.
after
Whoa,
40
whoa, whoa.
years.
Hold
Oh,
on,
no,
just
5 years. He's
1
getting
second.
his
Venti has
signature
new
weapon.
abilities now. What's going on?
Okay.
Come on.
What's going on is that Venti decided to recover some of the power he had hidden away.
Ooh.
He might act like a carefree, alcohol-obsessed bard most of the time,
Yeah.
but
He is.
that doesn't mean he hasn't been paying attention to the changes happening across Tevat. And as a god with close ties to the Hexenzirkel, he can sense a new threat on the horizon. One that has the potential to endanger not just Mondstadt, but the whole world.
Wow.
And so,
Did he
in
just
order
speak
to
about
face this
Nova?
impending crisis,
Is it part
he
of
felt it
the
was time
quest?
to reclaim his hidden power.
That's right. And to do that, Venti and the Traveler will need to venture to a place that might look familiar. The small island in Mondstadt that was
Yep.
once blessed by time.
I've been there. This is such a throwback. I mean, I still remember that line. Seeds
Yeah.
of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time.
Ah,
Wait.
love that.
Oh, that was foreshadowing all along? Oh, it's like everything's coming in full circle.
Yeah,
Dang.
true. But with a few added twists, of course.
Of course, I'm listening.
Mondstadt and the Hexenzirkel share a deep connection. The mages even signed an agreement with Grandmaster Varka to protect Mondstadt in its time of need.
Ah.
In fact, the mages had a hand in the events we just mentioned between the Traveler and Venti. It all started with Alice and something called the Little Witch's Dictionary, filled with a series of tasks the Traveler is asked to pass along to certain companions.
Oh.
Wait, so does that mean the tasks were designed by the mages of the Hexenzirkel?
That's right. And after
Wow.
completing their task, these companions will
these
become
characters.
Hexerai characters.
What?
When at least 2 Hexerai characters are in the party, the combination triggers the Hexerai Secret Right effect, enhancing the party's
Yeah.
combat capabilities. In
So you
fact,
need
the
2
changes
of
we
them.
just introduced for Venti are the Hexerai Secret Right effect at work, triggered by 2 Hexerai characters. In this case,
Oh.
Durin and Venti being in the same team.
Oh.
Ah, I
So
get it.
you're telling me that effect
Along
could
with
only
Durin and
appear
Venti,
if we
additional Mondstadt
use
characters have
2
their own
characters,
tasks to complete, courtesy of
2
the Hexenzirkel.
Circle
So travelers
characters,
can
or
look
else
forward
it
to
will
adventures with several
not
familiar
work.
companions.
That's disappointing.
Yep. Plus, after completing the intro quest from the Witch's Dictionary, travelers will have the chance to invite Razor, Sucrose, or Fischl to their lineup.
Wow.
Okay, free
Look at all those
constellation.
familiar faces.
Right?
think-
I know,
Yeah.
memories!
Which means
Look
after
who it
completing their designated
is.
task, these characters
Hello,
can all
Uzo.
trigger the Hexerai Secret Right
Welcome
effect
in.
to gain new combat
How doing?
abilities.
What?
Whoa, so does everyone have a different task?
Yes. The
Maybe
tasks
Ames
are
is
tailored to the
the
companions, so it could be
has
anything
his
from an intense
hashtag
combat
1
encounter
number
to
1
a relaxing
Navi
outing.
mean.
For example,
Oh.
Klee's task is to help her adorable Dodoko companion. Once she
Aw.
completes it and is paired with another Hexerai character, her normal attack will automatically trigger a charged attack as a coordinated maneuver.
So what I
Plus,
get from it that
travelers can look forward to an
you
optimization
get
in the
more
new version that makes her
quests or
normal and charged attacks a lot smoother.
small quests like
Each
that
Hexerai
to
character will
do.
gain their own special abilities after completing their task. For example, when Albedo's solar isotoma creates a transient blossom after hitting an enemy, it will also generate a silver isotoma, which will no longer be destroyed by monster attacks and can unleash attacks just like the solar isotoma.
Wow.
Super nice.
Mm.
So that should make it much easier to have one of his flowers on the field without gaps in time, right?
That's right. In addition,
Ah.
Fischl can now provide 2
It's
different
going
team
to
buffs
be a
depending on
killer
whether your
attack.
party is Overload and Electro-charged focused or Lunar charged focused.
What?
Plus,
Okay.
Razor's elemental control will be enhanced, allowing his Overflow Electro sigils to deal additional damage and regenerate energy.
Just
I
remember,
mean, I
travelers,
I like
once you've
how they
completed the
are
designated quest from the
updating the
Witch's Dictionary,
kits of
these
the older
abilities will
character
only trigger
so
when at
that if
least
you can
2
use the older
Hexarai
characters
characters are in the
again, they
party,
become
okay?
more
Yes.
relevant again
Of course,
rather
the
than,
changes from the
staying
Hexarai secret rite
in a
effect,
corner and
as
gathering
well as
dust.
the
But
adventures to unlock them, go
locking them
far
with
beyond what we've covered
specific
here. So be
mechanics,
sure to check them out in game.
uh,
Wow.
I
These
don't think
characters
is
have
a
been
good
with us
move.
for
Like,
5 years, but now
can use those character,
it's
but
like we
you have
get to
to
see them in a
follow a
new
mechanic.
light, you know? It's almost like
Yeah.
Um,
they're growing
I
right
don't think so.
alongside us.
Aw.
That I'm
Yeah.
pretty much sure they're
Aw.
going to
Plus, the power of the
link it pretty
mages
much
can
to
affect
Durin,
fate,
so
so be on the
you
lookout
need
for
to
changes
pull
to these characters'
Durin to
constellations
actually
as well.
use the new
Well,
characters
you know
much
me,
better.
I'm always
Maybe
down for new
or maybe not.
adventures with our old friends.
Me
It's
too.
the
Oh, don't
banners
call me
now.
old.
Exciting.
So we're going to have Durin
All right,
and
let's
Venti.
dive into the
I
upcoming
think they're
event
confirmed.
wishes.
Yes.
In the
Okay,
first half of
I don't
Luna
want to
3,
switch.
we'll have
It's
event
already here.
wishes for Venti and Durin, plus
Venti
a
and
new
Durin.
5-star
Okay.
sword, Athame Artis, and a new 5-star bow, the
And
Daybreak
Avent is getting a
Chronicles, will be
new
featured on the weapon banner,
signature
just
weapon.
in time for Venti's new gameplay.
And the one, the only new
Yep.
4-star
And
character,
Yehoda.
Yehoda, will also be available on the first
Hope
half
I get it
banners.
early.
And don't worry,
Don't want
okay?
a
Don't worry.
5-star.
We didn't forget to introduce her. That is coming up next.
Yes,
And
definitely.
during the second half of version Luna
Okay.
3, we'll have
Varesa
returning
and
event wishes for
Shilonen.
Varesa and
Nice.
Shilonen.
It's a
Travelers
complete
will
skip for
also
me.
get the chance to reunite with familiar Natland characters in this version's events. But more on that later. For now, check out the second redemption code while we take a short break.
Remote
See you soon.
gems!
Woo!
Okay, you guys can redeem the second code. One. Yeah. And other free wishes in the mail. Yep, there will be free wishes. You just redeem the codes and update the game. And that's not as good. That's I think banned. But yeah, I'm going to try to get Yehoda, but I hope I get her early without pulling a 5-star because I'm not interested in pulling any of the 5-stars in this version. So yeah, let's see. We'll rather save it for the next version because the next version we're going to get Columbina and they will probably run, super high demanding
Welcome back,
characters.
travelers. It's
So
time to
that's
introduce
better to
the
save.
most skilled, well-connected, amazingly
Okay, I don't
talented
care about Yehoda's
information
fit. I'm
broker
going to
in
pull
all of Nodcrow.
regardless. But let's see
Assistant
if she
Yehoda.
is any useful
Oh my
for
gosh,
any
Yehoda
team
is
that
such
I
a
have
walking meme.
or
Her in-game
any of the
expressions are so
teams that I
hilarious.
currently use.
Yeah, I feel like that's the first thing people think of when it comes to her. I mean, the fan memes have been so good. I'm obsessed. I reply to all of them. Those are all me. But even though Yehoda ends up in, let's just say, awkward situations a lot, she really tries her best to be a good employee of the Curatorium of Secrets. I mean, she can get in a little over her head when facing difficult commissions, but she always comes through in the end. I mean, meme expressions aside, just think about all she's accomplished with the Traveler in the main story.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
She
yeah,
is
they met
anime,
the Moon
so
Goddess, infiltrated the Fatui's
maybe
design
even if
bureau,
her pet
and
is
even confronted one of the 5 sinners.
useless,
That should give Yehoda a
this
confidence
patch,
boost. Yeah.
maybe after
Wait, I
Varka it
wanted to
could
ask
be
though,
useful.
what's the deal with her mechanical arm?
Oh, I know made that for her. I mean, there's a whole story behind it, but I think I'll let Yehoda herself explain that in-game. Wink, wink.
Oh,
Okay.
Secrets?
Yep. In any case, that's
No,
all
I
in the
didn't
past
even
now.
notice she has
In
a
her own
mechanical arm
words,
until
Earn
Nanla's
well, eat well.
never
That's my
told
motto
it in
these
the
days.
West.
Well, now that she has Boss Neff to look out for her, and she can pet Ashru whenever she wants, sounds like her job's not a bad gig.
For sure. Of course, in the intelligence business, a certain amount of danger comes with the territory.
Oh.
But that's where her experience as a former treasure hoarder comes in. As an Animo vision wielder, she's super agile in combat. With her elemental skill, she dashes towards enemies, and after striking them, she can absorb the elements applied to them to fill her loin treasure flask.
Yeah.
Of course, if she accidentally misses her target, she might get a little upset.
Okay, that's so cool. After hitting enemies with her elemental skill, she puts on her goggles when she sprints.
I love those goggles.
I love that so much. She's so cute. Okay, but back to the treasure flask. What happens when it's full?
Okay, well, Yehoda throws it at her enemies, dealing animo damage. Plus, if your team reaches Ascendant Gleam, the treasure flask will periodically consume the elements within, dealing corresponding elemental damage to enemies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. She takes what she collects and throws it right back at her enemies. I love that resourcefulness. She's so good.
Well, if there's one thing my girl has, it's survival skills. Travelers have seen that for themselves, so she definitely knows how to be there for her clients in
Yes,
a
I did.
pinch.
As a
Also,
promise, this
Yehoda's
time I'm gonna go
elemental
back
verse
the
deals animo
puzzle
damage
again.
and
Yeah.
summons a personal
Not a
coordinated
problem.
assistance robot that
Made it to the stream, that's
continuously
matters.
restores HP
Thanks
to
again
the
for
active character.
coming to the stream
And
even
get
for a
this,
short while.
if the active
See ya,
character's
also.
HP is above a certain threshold, the robot will also heal the party member with the lowest HP.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's a healer too.
Oh,
That's super useful. I'm like so
Okay.
bad with healers. This
Oh.
is very helpful to me.
Girl, no, she's
Can
insane.
heal.
And
I
Amazing.
didn't
if the
listen to
team
it properly,
reaches
but
Ascendant Gleam, the robot will
But-
also absorb elements from surrounding enemies and convert them into cat claws that deal corresponding elemental damage at intervals.
Wow.
Amazing. With both
Is back
healing
with
and
Anafa
elemental
or
application abilities,
her?
Yehoda seems like a real team player.
Oh, yeah, for sure. My girl is definitely something incredible.
Like,
I mean, close
she
teamwork
can
is
heal,
essential
she
for
can
someone in
work
her
on
line of work.
both
Her cat
villains
claws
and the
will
fight
even
team.
receive corresponding enhancements based on the most prevalent elemental type in your party, making her team coordination even tighter.
Oh
And
my gosh.
and we're not done. As a
That's
member of the Curatorium of Secrets, Yehoda possesses similar investigation abilities
Yep.
to Nefer.
I knew that
Boss
this was
Neff,
going to come.
as she would say.
Like,
Of course,
obviously, if you
in
pull Nefer,
some
you got that
Curatorium
access one
exclusive
version ago.
interactions,
But now everyone
she
will
might
get that.
react in her own special way.
So their investigation abilities are similar but not identical, right?
No. There are some differences, but
Okay.
travelers can experiment with that in game. So get ready.
I just want to see
dun.
Yehoda open that mysterious chest in the Curatorium of Secrets. Just,
Oh my gosh,
just
yes.
imagine her reaction.
You know
It's gonna
what?
be so good.
You know what? That might be something worth trying in game, travelers. Again,
Oh.
wink, wink.
Okay. All right. Now that we've introduced Yehoda,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
dive into the version Luna 3 events.
Heck yeah.
Uh,
Let's go.
Oh,
First
you're
up
going to get a
is
new
Soul
bow.
Blazer's Snowbound Journey, where travelers will make a
Pretty
much
sure this bow would
anticipated
work
return to
with
Dragonspine to
Yehoda.
participate in a relay race on the
I'll have to
mountain.
say.
Oh, so it's like a winter sports event.
Yep.
Those environmental conditions look tough, though. Even
Super
cheering
tough.
on the sidelines seems like a struggle.
Definitely. And for that reason, the race is attracting challenge seekers from far and wide. Varessa and Shilonen have even made the trip from Natland to participate.
You know what?
Wow.
I'm not surprised Varessa decided to join. I mean, she's got a competitor's spirit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
and is it true that this event has some connection to a certain comic series from Yai Publishing House? Maybe.
Huh? Is the
Wait.
race comic book themed or something?
No. But there's a long-running series from Yai Publishing House called The Soul Blazer Saga about a group of brave warriors with a passion for justice. And a group of dedicated fans decided to form a team and join in the competition.
Oh, like a fan club. That's so fun.
The competition is comprised
Lale
of
would
teams from
be
various
interested in it.
regions, with each member responsible for a leg of the race. But before the teams can get racing, they'll
It
need
will
to
be going to
complete the
in
training program.
Dragon's
Oh yeah,
Spine,
in conditions like these,
not
I feel like
Natlan.
preparation
That's
is
fine.
key.
For sure. Travelers might run into some familiar companions during their training as well.
Nice.
All right, talk us through it, coach.
Characters from
This
all
first training
nations.
minigame is a revival of a co-op classic. Not Wind Trace this
Oh,
time, but
oh.
Snow Trace. Travelers can look forward to the traditional hide-and-seek gameplay as well as a few added
Okay.
challenges.
Man, I didn't expect this to be part of the training.
Okay, I love and
The
hate this
Dragon Spine
event
environment gives it
at
a
the
whole
same
new
time.
vibe.
Yeah.
But I mean,
The
yeah,
cold will test the rebels'
New map.
endurance, and the snowmen scattered around the area should
New
keep
map.
the hunters on their toes.
will make
Oh, and
some
it looks like sudden snowstorms
changes.
might make the situation even more unpredictable.
That's right. Plus, certain familiar companions will compete alongside the rebels, transforming into snowmen with unique characteristics and hiding somewhere on the map. So,
love
keep an
that.
eye out, hunters, because catching them will earn you extra points.
That makes me even more excited for the challenge. It looks like maybe this time, quick thinking and even quicker reflexes are more important than ever.
It does.
Let's go.
Next up is the Frontier Recon minigame, where travelers can transform into Sorry Scouts and take test flights on different aerial courses, collecting coins while familiarizing themselves with the race locations.
But be sure to watch out for obstacles and small traps along the course.
And if you feel the need to work out some pre-competition nerves, launch some snowballs in the Jade pitching minigame.
The different snowmen
Then this
each
will
have
be
different
the
effects
main
and
event
benefits.
of the
Leverage them to reach the target even
of
faster.
this version.
Of course, a
The
training regimen isn't complete
Not
without a
Cry
little intense physical
festival
activity.
is,
In
I
a
think, part of the
trial
Arkham
of
Quest
valor,
one day.
travelers will need to configure different battle souls to help their team
Ooh.
defeat enemies and clear the stage objective.
Nice.
Battle
Yeah, it's
souls
pretty
not
much
only
looks
provide
like the
powerful
same
combat
thing
buffs, but they also
we
enhance
have
your
in
ability to earn
this version.
points, allowing you to net an even higher score.
We love that.
Man, I am so ready. Woo!
In addition, participating in the various training activities and stages of the competition will allow you to accumulate Blazing Spirit. And after reaching a certain amount, you can claim various rewards, including the 4-star weapon, Rainbow Serpent's Rainbow, and its refinement
Rainbow
materials.
Serpent's Rainbow.
Rainbow. Oh, that name is
Yeah.
amazing.
Right?
Sounds super fun. And plus, with the comic book element, I feel like travelers will really get to channel their inner hero.
Yes, for sure. And speaking of, this next event actually takes us back to the land of heroes, Natlan. And it's another familiar one this time.
So we are
Does
having something
everyone
in that
remember
land.
Bing Bang Finch Ball?
Not
I
existing in
yes,
that land yet.
yes. I feel like every time this event comes back, it gets totally revamped.
Uh-huh.
And let's not forget the slogan. Finches are
The
cutest.
Yep.
They're so cute and
I think I remember the name, but I took
The game of
change.
Finch Ball has made its way to the
So,
collective
let's
of
see
plenty in
which one
Natlan.
it is.
And as always, a new iteration means a few riffs on the original gameplay. This time, travelers will need to control the paddles on both sides of the table
Oh,
to
this
send
one,
the
this
ball
one, I get
gliding in
that.
the right direction. Angle and timing are key.
Uh-oh.
Ricochet
Yeah.
off the walls or ram straight into opponents to defeat them and earn points. You can also make use of Finch techniques to make things even more interesting and earn an even higher score.
Whoa, okay, this really is a whole new gameplay. And it looks super fun.
Yeah,
it does.
It does. I feel like the devs keep raising the bar for future iterations, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to a Saurian-focused event. Heroic Clash
Another
Saurian
Natlan
Brawl.
event.
Oh, looks like it's time for
I mean, I think
travelers
this
to
is
put their
more
Saurian
focused.
maneuvering skills to the test.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. This is a co-op event where travelers will need to indwell different Saurians and leverage their abilities to collect trial coins scattered around the arena. The more coins, the more points.
I love
Similar to
rewards
that
and
one
collecting points
Netline
also
event we
means,
got before.
what did I just say? Rewards are in store, so don't miss out, travelers. And now, okay, I know our journey has taken us pretty far from Mondstadt, but get this, there is a certain old friend who used to provide us with intel, and he's making his
Lieben
return in
is
version
back,
Luna 3.
I
Any
think.
guesses?
Oh, wait. Could
Yep,
we?
it's Lieben.
Oh, Lieben! He's back!
So he is back.
Sweet primo gems.
Maybe
Oh, I
news
love the
for
sound of that. Primo gems,
Naya,
music to my
I guess.
ears, and that's right. Lieben is back, and this time he's bringing us information on a new region of Mondstadt.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
not
a new region of
Snetna. I think it's
Mondstadt?
Dortmund Port.
Lieben, you've been gone too long.
Travelers can also head to Silver Moon Hall for more interactions with the Damselette and the Kuhenki.
Yep. For example,
Yep.
travelers can play a picture guessing game with the Guhenki and even show
Yeah, I
off their
recently did
mixology
the
skills for
big
Columbina.
facto on
So
Moon
cute.
Chest,
Aw,
whatever they called
cute.
it.
It feels like we're
It was
growing
fun.
closer and closer to them throughout these interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In addition, travelers can look forward to some significant
Okay.
updates to repertoire of myriad melodies.
More music.
Ooh.
First, a custom performance mode is being added. In this mode, you can customize the difficulty of official and self-made scores to give yourself an added level of challenge.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that looks so hard.
It really does.
I'm not great at this type of game.
Me neither. It's okay,
I
girl.
don't think
Oh, man, but
no
I'm
new
gonna do my
melodies.
Plus,
Some
Repertoire of Myriad Melodies
changes
co-op
in it.
mode is launching in the new version. So travelers
Okay,
can team up with each
co-op.
other for a simultaneous performance and compete for rankings based on their scores.
You can finally jam out with your friends. So be sure to check it out.
Oh, definitely. And in addition, envisaged Echo's challenges for Klee and Albedo are being added in the
Okay,
new
Lee
version.
and Albedo.
Oh, cute.
Okay.
Please,
They
Echo
look
looks
good,
like a
but
four-leaf clover.
I don't have
and
them,
Albedo's
so
looks like a
not
solar
interested.
isotoma. Super cool.
There will also be some new additions to Genius Invocation TCG,
Whoa, coming
including 2
and
character cards, a
Scuffle
monster
card.
card, and
Not
multiple
interested
action
in
cards.
TCG at all.
Yep.
Yeah, the card
Travelers will
looks
have
good.
the chance to add Escoffier, Gomming, and the Black Serpent Knight Rockbreaker's Axe to their decks.
Version Luna 3 also has other optimizations in store, including improvements
Look
to the
at how
character
many
list,
CC
filtering,
characters
and
there are.
sorting functions. Relevant information will be displayed more clearly, so it should be easier to
Okay.
track down the characters you're searching for.
Oh, I love that. Super helpful.
In addition, the devs have increased the amount of reputation experience for Natlan and other nations, which should make it quicker to obtain those rewards for travelers who haven't gotten around to it.
Whoa.
Plus, there's a small change when it comes to claiming rewards
You were
from daily
saying me
missions.
I spent
After
an
consuming
entire
encounter
year
points,
to
travelers can now
complete.
directly claim the commission rewards from Catherine, including the 60 Primo Gems.
Whoa.
Primo gems.
Nice.
I know. All right,
So,
it's time for our last break.
what was
We'll be
already
back with a
easy,
few
it's
updates for
become more
Miliastra
easier.
Wonderland, as well as some out-of-game news.
Wow.
See you
Yeah.
on the other side.
I spent an entire year to complete all the. You guys can redeem the code. Yeah, I spent an entire year to do all the reputations in all the region, and now they're making it easy so that everyone can do it more quickly, including Natlan. Natlan was already easy. Yeah. Okay, the next theme of the Meliastra would be obviously Christmas. And you can already see that. Those looks cool. But again, I don't know how many people are interested, but I'm kind of not interested. But also, let's see what other stuff except the gacha they're adding.
Welcome back, travelers! Let's jump right into some new content for Miliastra Wonderland, coming in version Luna 3.
Yay!
A new component sharing platform can now be accessed through Editing Tool, which means you can freely upload your in-game creations to the platform and download the creations of other players.
I
Okay, so it's
thought
basically a
many
tool
times
for
of using
sharing and
it, but I
obtaining
completely
resources.
forgot.
Nice.
I
Now
want
you
to
can add
check
each
it out,
other's
like how can
creations to your own
create a
wonderlands.
Miliastra world.
That's right. Plus, if a
But I didn't
bunch
got
of
the time, I
craftspeople
completely
download
forgot.
and like your creation, it even has a chance to be discovered by more craftspeople, increasing its exposure even more.
Oh, that is awesome! Now that Miliastra Wonderland has been live for
means
almost an entire version,
anyone
I
created
hope
something,
craftspeople have had the
others
opportunity to
can
create a wonderland of their own
improve
or
it
immerse
even
themselves in what other
more.
people have created.
Yeah.
Whatever the case, the whole team behind Miliastra Wonderland is working hard to expand the content bit by bit so that craftspeople have even more to enjoy.
Nice.
That's right. Miliastra Wonderland is also adding new cosmetics in the upcoming version. Let's take a quick look.
Let's see. Those look beautiful. We are getting Snezhnaya sneak peek. Of course, you will need full. Okay, oh, changing the birth, nice. But yeah, you will need to spend to get these. There is no way to get them as an F2P.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty! And the main hall looks so magical. It's a total winter wonderland. I'm obsessed.
Hey, that's pretty good. A Miliastra Wonderland Winter Wonderland.
Wait, that kind of rhymes. I like it.
Yeah.
Not only that, though, during version Luna 3, there are also rich rewards waiting to be claimed in Miliastra Wonderland. In short, travelers can receive 10 pulls for the event Ode banner and 10 pulls for the standard Ode banner by playing
Okay.
Miliastra Wonderland, which can be used to obtain
Won't
various
that
cosmetics.
would be useful,
Other
but
rewards for playing in version
depends.
Luna 3 include fun actions, cosmetics, and expressions.
If I can
So be
completely,
sure to
I
check it out if
remember
you're
it and
interested,
complete it in time.
craftspeople. All right, that's
Which
it
I
for the
didn't
in-game
with this
content, but
version.
there's still a piece of
Completely forgotten.
out-of-game news.
Didn't
A
do
new collab is
most
coming
of
our
the
way.
event stuff.
Ahem. Paimon
okay,
received
what's
a
the
mysterious
collab?
letter from an unknown source, and it left her trembling. Oh no! Apparently, she couldn't even finish her usual helping of sweet madame.
Whoa, wait. Paimon, of all people, lost her appetite? Okay,
know.
what did the letter even say?
What
I.
collab?
Oh my gosh.
Is better be good or uh, okay, they're not revealing it,
An unimaginable punishment. Wow, just hearing that sends chills down
but
my
it
spine.
says some course.
Yeah, but as long as
I
the
assume
traveler's
it's
around, there's
again
no challenge we
Duolingo
can't
or
overcome.
anything.
Plus, the
True.
greater the risk, the greater the reward, right? Oh, I love rewards,
yeah.
and I bet some major surprises are in store. Ugh.
For sure. I guess that's all the info we have on this collab for now. But it looks like all will be revealed on
Better
December
be
6th.
something
So be
good
sure to check out
and
Genshin Impact's official accounts when
should
the
be
time comes.
accessed
Oh my
by
gosh,
I'll
I'm
be
so
there.
curious.
most of us.
Well, you guys,
Or
that was
else
our last piece of
it would be a
news.
disappointment.
No. So it's time for the Luna 3 special program to come to an end. Any last minute thoughts before we sign off?
Oh
Ooh.
my gosh, I'm
I
so
mean,
excited for
I was
Yehoda to finally come
I
out.
was
I love
expecting
my girl so much. She
more
is my baby. I'm so blessed
Astra
to be able to be in
development
this
related
game
stuff, but
and pour my
again, I
love and
don't care
soul
about it.
into the character.
And since
You know,
they
I've been
explained
playing
they're going to
Genshin
add it
since it basically
in
came
the
out, so
future
this is
versions,
my
so
comfort
I was
game, something I spend
expecting
so much time
more
doing,
stuff on
so
that.
I'm just so happy and excited to be able to, you know, finally be here and especially play such an amazing character like Yehoda. Thank you guys so much.
That's so nice. I love that. Yeah, I
We
can't
all
wait
love
for
Yehuda.
everybody to meet and hang out with Durin. He has been so much fun to play and for me to get to know. We've had a great time recording for you guys, so I think you're going to really love him. And I think I'm really proud of the story quest with the mom's dying wish. I think it's really touching, and I think you guys are going to love it. So have fun, and I'll see you soon.
And I mean, I guess that's the theme, right? I'm so excited after all this time for Alice to have a face and get to interact with you one-on-one instead of, you know, just through a
I
gramophone or
know
a light post. And it's
Alice
thrilling to be
Mansell
able to be a
are
part of it.
going crazy
As for
right now
gameplay, I am really
by seeing
excited
her
about
in
Million
game
Master
and also
Wonderland. I'm
seeing
a
her
maker. I love making things. I love seeing
EB
what people make. I feel like
in the
it creates
special
such a
program.
cool community to be able to share that between us. So I'm really excited to see what people do.
Aw, oh my gosh, I'm
That's
so
lovely.
excited for all three of you with your characters. Yay! And then, you know, selfishly, I'm excited that Venti's reclaiming some of his power, you know, as he should. I'm very excited to see what happens with that, how people enjoy his new kit. And I'm also really excited about Snow Trace because Wind Trace is my favorite annual event. I
yay.
always come back immediately and play just constant Wind Trace every single year. So I'm bad at it, but I love it. So I'm excited.
Same girl.
All right, as always, thank you so much for tuning in, travelers, and we hope you have a
Thank you.
blast with all the amazing content version Luna 3 has to offer.
So much.
And with that, all that's left to say is see you in game.
We're going to get any teaser or anything at the end?
Bye.
Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, this is the even fuel. We're going to get the version update on 3rd December. Okay. Main event, I think the main okay, it's now in better quality. The main event would be, I think, in the second phase, or you know, pretty much the end of the first phase. So you will get this 420 primos from this event and some Stygian onslaught and also Imaginarium theater reset, I guess. So yeah, that's all the free Primo gems you will get, and rest of them you will get it at the end or in the second half. Also, there are going to be two resets of Imaginarium Theater in this entire patch. One in the starting, another would be at the end. Pretty interesting. But oh, you're also going to get an average reset. Nice. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, have a great day and peace.